Hello, English speakers. Welcome to SNS. I am Martin, your English practicing partner. This is episode 7 of our English Fluency Practice Series. I know that you can understand English, but whenever you try to speak, the words seem to disappear from your mind, and you don't know what to say. Don't worry, that's completely normal. In today's session, we're going to shadow an interesting story titled The Waiting Heart. It's a beginner-friendly session designed to help you improve your speaking confidence and fluency. If you found this video helpful or can relate to it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and give the video a thumbs up. It will help other learners discover this video too. If you want to watch more videos from this series, check out the description. So, be ready, keep your tea beside you, and let's begin. In a small, forgotten village surrounded by dry fields and silent winds, there lived a young girl named Amara. She was thin, barefoot most of the time, and her clothes were patched and faded. Her father had died when she was only 7, and her mother worked endlessly as a washerwoman by the river. They owned almost nothing, not a proper roof, not enough food. But Amara had something far more precious, a vision that no one else could see, every morning before sunrise. While others still slept, Amara climbed the hill behind her hut to watch the first light touch the sky. She would close her eyes and whisper, "One day, I'll make this place shine again." The villagers often laughed. "Amara dreams of gold when she doesn't even have shoes," they mocked. But Amara never replied with anger. She simply smiled and said, "You'll see. Gold doesn't always mean coins or jewelry." Amara loved painting, not on paper because she couldn't afford any, but on broken walls and stones with colored clay she made herself. Her mother sometimes scolded her gently. "Amara, you should rest after work. What will paintings bring to our table?" Amara smiled. "Hope, Mama, and maybe, one day, a better life." She worked all day, helping her mother wash clothes by the river, then spent her nights drawing under the dim light of an old lantern. Her small hands would move carefully, painting pictures of what she imagined: bright schools, green fields, happy faces, and a village full of life again. One evening, as she painted a small bird on a broken wall, an old traveler passed by. His beard was long, his clothes dusty, and his eyes wise. He stopped to watch her quietly. "What are you painting, child?" he asked kindly. Amara didn't stop working. "A bird that can fly even when there's no wind," she said softly. The old man smiled. "That's a beautiful thought. You paint not with colors, but with dreams." She looked up shyly. "Do dreams really matter, sir? People say I waste time on them." The old man's eyes sparkled. "Dreams are the seeds of tomorrow, my child. Without them, the future stays empty." He pulled out a small golden coin and placed it in her hand. "Keep painting, Amara. The world needs people who see light when others see dust." Before she could thank him, he was gone. Amara looked at the coin for a long time. She could have used it to buy food, but something inside her whispered, "Don't spend it. Let it remind you of what you're meant to do." So she tied it with a thread and wore it around her neck as a symbol of hope. Months turned into years. Amara grew older, and her paintings grew more beautiful. She began to paint the village walls, bright flowers, flying birds, and smiling children. Slowly, people began to notice. The once dull streets started to look alive. Travelers stopped to take pictures. Merchants passing through the town would say, "What a colorful little place," and buy small crafts from the villagers. One morning, the village chief came to Amara's house. "Girl, he said gruffly. "People are talking about your paintings. A visitor from the city wants to see them. He might buy your work." Amara's mother almost dropped the pot she was holding. "Buy? From my daughter?" Amara's heart raced. "Who is he?" "A businessman," the chief said. "He's coming tomorrow." That night, Amara couldn't sleep. She stared at her golden coin and whispered, "I'm ready." The next day, a shiny car arrived in the dusty village. A tall man in a clean white suit stepped out, looking around in curiosity. "Who painted these walls?" he asked. Amara stepped forward nervously. "I did, sir." He studied her paintings. The bright skies, the children laughing, the old woman smiling with flowers in her hair. "You have talent," he said. "But where did you learn?" Amara smiled softly. "From watching life, sir. It teaches me more than books." He chuckled. "You have something rare. Vision." He paused, then added, "Would you like to study painting in the city? I'll pay for your education. You can paint for my art company later." Amara's eyes filled with tears. "Sir, I don't know what to say." "Say yes," her mother whispered behind her, crying quietly. "Yes, sir," Amara said, trembling with joy. Within a week, Amara left her village for the first time. The city was full of lights and noise, so different from her quiet home. She studied hard, learning new techniques, mixing colors she had never seen before, and painting on real canvases instead of walls. Her teachers often said, "Amara, you paint with your heart." Years later, Amara returned to her village, not as a poor girl, but as an artist known across the country. She still wore the same golden coin around her neck. When she arrived, children ran after her car shouting, "It's Amara, the girl who painted dreams." She stepped out and looked around. The walls she had once painted were faded now, but her heart filled with warmth. She walked to the same wall where she had first drawn the bird years ago. It was still there, cracked but visible. Her mother, now older, came out with tears in her eyes. "You did it, my daughter," she whispered. Amara smiled and hugged her. "No, Mama, we did. You believed in me when no one else did." Soon, she began a new project, rebuilding the village school. With her savings, she hired workers, bought materials, and painted bright murals across every classroom wall. She wanted every child to see color, light, and possibility when they entered. When the new school opened, people from nearby villages came to see it. The same villagers who once laughed at her now said proudly, "She's one of us, our golden girl." On the day of the school's opening, Amara gave a small speech. Her voice trembled with emotion as she said, "Years ago, I was a poor girl who saw beauty in broken things. People called me foolish for dreaming, but dreams are like paint. They color your life when you dare to use them. Never stop dreaming, even when the world tells you to." She touched her golden coin gently. "This coin once fed my heart, not my stomach. It reminded me that faith is worth more than gold." The crowd clapped and cheered. Some cried, others smiled proudly. The little children of the village now looked up to her, their eyes full of the same hope she once carried. As the sun set, painting the sky with shades of gold and pink, Amara stood on the hill where she used to whisper her dreams. Her mother joined her, and together they watched the village glow under the evening light. "Mama," Amara said softly, "I finally made this place shine." Her mother smiled, holding her close. "Yes, my child," she whispered, "your golden vision came true. Dreams don't belong to the rich. They belong to those who dare to see light in darkness. Faith, patience, and passion can turn even the smallest vision into a reality that shines forever. Now it's time to explain the meanings of the most difficult words from the story, along with their contextual usage and one simple alternative that you can use in your daily conversations. Word number 1, steadfast, meaning firm and loyal, not changing even in difficulty. Example, Amara stayed steadfast in her dream even when others laughed at her. Alternative, loyal, faithful. Word number 2, whispered, meaning spoke very softly, usually so only one person can hear. Example, she whispered her dreams to the wind every morning. Alternative, murmured, said softly. Word number 3, precious, meaning very valuable or important. Example, her golden coin was the most precious thing she owned. Alternative, valuable, special. Word number 4, faded, meaning lost color or brightness over time. Example, the old paintings on the wall had faded under the sun. Alternative, dull, discolored. Word number 5, traveler, meaning a person who goes from one place to another, often far away. Example, the old traveler gave Amara a golden coin. Alternative, visitor, wanderer. Word number 6, sparkled, meaning shone brightly with small flashes of light. Example, the old man's eyes sparkled when he spoke of dreams. Alternative, shined, glowed. Word number 7, trembling, meaning shaking slightly from fear, excitement, or cold. Example, Amara was trembling with joy when she said yes. Alternative, shaking, quivering. Word number 8, murals, meaning large paintings made directly on walls. Example, Amara painted colorful murals on the school walls. Alternative, wall paintings, artworks. Word number 9, faith, meaning strong belief or trust in something. Example, she never lost her faith in her dream. Alternative, trust, belief. Word number 10, glow, meaning to shine softly or give off a steady light. Example, the village seemed to glow under the sunset. Alterna. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new words and expressions. Keep practicing every day and you'll see great improvement in your English. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future lessons. Thank you so much for watching. Stay motivated, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and take care.